Yeah, it's really got to do with how folks understand, right, what the work is in this moment. Because for a whole lot of folks, they are, say, more interested in having a job than they are getting free. Or they are more interested in, right, trying to be the leader or the captain of the Titanic than they are pausing to zoom out and to recognize, wait a minute, why would that ever be our project or goal or dream or objective? And it comes from a devastatingly limited imagination, right? So it's kind of like, and this can be a little dualistic, although it's not actually necessarily the way that people talk about the distinction between reform and revolution. Like, if you don't know that revolution is a possibility, right, or if you don't believe that decolonization is available to us, then a lot of people are like, I'll just get the biggest piece of the pie that I possibly can within the existing system. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to innovate. Maybe folks don't even see themselves as capable in that kind of way. Many of us haven't been encouraged to perceive ourselves, right, as capable creators for sure, right? And we can name who and what benefits from that. So then what do, right? You try to get as big of a piece of the pre-existing pie as possible, even if it's toxic, even if it's not delicious, right? Even if we could have baked an entirely different autonomous pie that could be delicious and nourishing and enough for all of us. And so that what I call diversifying the Titanic, this kind of like, oh, if only there was a queer woman of color, right, captain of the Titanic, that alleged theory of change is for so many folks rooted in, right, just a totally colonial mentality, right? Maybe being so fatalistic, that's a principal thing that oppression does to our psychic states, right? That people are, right, so afraid to get their hopes up that they're kind of hedging in this space of, to be frank, cynicism, right? Or jadedness, right? Like, don't even bother, right? Like, just individually get yours, whatever that looks like, because there's not even hope in systemic or structural or institutional change, maybe at a glacially incremental pace, right? As if that isn't at every single turn screwing over loved ones of ours unnecessarily while we're individually trying to get ours, right?